We're ready to get underway with our first match of the night. Here you are looking at Lisoko Ya Nzungu. He is actually the son of Bougie Rouge, who he will be wrestling tonight. This match will definitely feature a high amount of catch fetiche or voodoo wrestling. And as you can see, Lisoko is dressed in that traditional garb, making an entrance with that candle and the shaker that he'll likely use to draw power from. You hear the band playing. It's a big part of Congolese pro wrestling, and they are playing to welcome Bougie Rouge to the ring. Bougie Rouge on the right here. He is a former champion of the Congo in Congolese style or catch fetiche. As in the Congo, in the Republic of the Congo, the two styles, both traditional or classic style pro wrestling and Congolese style, are both represented by national championship belts. Bougie Rouge was once the champion of the Congolese style or catch fetiche throughout the country. Both wrestlers getting a good reception here, maybe a little bit more for Bougie Rouge as he shows off for the crowd. And we are getting ready to get started here. It looks like Lisoko may be praying here to that candle, maybe looking for some power to draw from early on. Hear the band as they play on, and they'll pick up and drop back depending on the action in the ring and the action of the wrestlers throughout the event. Always one of my favorite parts of Congolese pro wrestling, hearing the band play along with the action. We hear the referee whistle, and it looks like we are ready to get things underway. Bougie Rouge is taking off that robe, getting down to his ring here. Both wrestlers feeling the band, using it to energize themselves as they prepare for combat and sometimes even spiritual combat. Both wrestlers. Bougie Rouge looks like he has put that candle in his mouth, looking to extinguish perhaps the powers of his son, Lisoko. And he continues to chew on that candle. You see the sign of the cross there from Lisoko as he's maybe looking for some other type of power to continue, to give him the strength. Both wrestlers circling. And we'll see a traditional tie-up of sorts. Quick trip from Lisoko, and now he's working that leg, but a nice reversal with the head scissors by Bougie Rouge. He gains control. Dragging his son across the ring as maybe, he would have done, disciplining him as a child, and now continuing to work over that back, and he locks in a tight headlock. And he's cranking away. Bougie Rouge with control early here. You can hear Lisoko kind of yelling out in pain, maybe yelling out to some type of force for assistance. And you wonder, can he use that to reverse the hold? But no, Bougie Rouge locks it in tighter. Lisoko scrambling, and you hear the band begin to kind of play Lisoko to sleep almost. Lisoko kind of getting back to a base, but Bougie Rouge still has it locked in. We have a great night of action for you tonight. I think you're really going to enjoy this very different style of pro wrestling, and with the nice throw there, Bougie Rouge now picking his son Lisoko up and catches him with a quick uppercut, staggering Lisoko out into the crowd, and now he's looking for support from the fans who have gathered all around this mat here in Ouesso. Another tie-up, gains quick control of the arm, and a trip there from Lisoko. And he's going to work on that leg, it looks like. He's isolating it, and yes, he drops an elbow down, and now it's Lisoko's turn, maybe, to take the offensive, and he's got another arm lock locked in here, working on that arm of Bougie Rouge, and now it's time for a headlock of his own. He's got his father in the headlock now, like father, like son. Lisoko wrenching and stepping in to gain more power, putting all of his weight, and now we'll just take Bougie Rouge to the mat and stomp right to his dad's chest. Lisoko looking for something, a little bit of hand fighting here. Both wrestlers kind of stuck in a stalemate. Lisoko still seems to have control of that head though, and he's calling out for support. He's looking like he wants to go for a suplex, maybe a vertical suplex. Bougie Rouge continues to block, and now Bougie Rouge looks like he may have Lisoko frozen with one of these uses of this magic. This catch fetiche, this Congolese style that he is an expert and former national champion in. The band begins to pick up as the magic increases, and he's got his opponent prone now, right in the middle of the ring. Continues to and he seems to have control of his body, and he's got him kind of thrusting as the crowd calls along. Bougie Rouge has Lisoko in a trance, and he's calling out to the crowd now. And the referee trying to gain control. Lisoko seems to have broken free, and now another trip. And isolating that arm once again, but a nice reversal with the roll through by Bougie Rouge. Lisoko now looking to call a spell of his own, looking to use some of that magic. Let's see if that can be effective on his father, who is just an expert in this style. It seems to be working so far. Bougie now looking like he's in a trance, walking around the ring, but perhaps breaking free. You saw a smile on his face. Yeah, Bougie Rouge is broken free, and now he's gaining control again. He's looking for some offense, and he stomps on the foot of Lisoko Ya Nzungu, who's in a lot of pain now. And he's checking over. He stomps on the referee's foot, and the referee's saying no. But Bougie's trying to get the referee into some kind of trance as well. And you see this sometimes in Congolese wrestling, where a wrestler will use a tactic like this to gain favor from the referee, maybe to get a good call, or as you see in this instance, to get the referee to flee the ring, and the referee has left the ring. And Lisoko is kind of circling on the outside in some pain as well. Bougie Rouge really used this to his advantage here. And the referee has returned, maybe breaking that spell. And he wants the match to continue, calling for both wrestlers to the center of the ring. But Lisoko is in a lot of pain. He is doubled over from whatever Bougie Rouge has put into him. And you see, now Bougie Rouge comes back into the picture. He's looking now to maybe dig into his bag of tricks, picking up that robe that he wore to the ring. Lisoko trying something now as his father gets back to his feet. Oh, and an atomic drop kind of there from Bougie Rouge. Got the reversal after Lisoko tried to kind of stop him in time and lock in a headlock, but Bougie Rouge did not fall for the offense, and now he is in control. Got a nice collar tie-up. Using that catch fetiche again. seems to be gaining control of Lisoko's limbs. He was frozen in time, but you can see that arm moving. There's some kind of cloth in his hand, and I'm wondering now, is this what the two wrestlers are drawing their power from? This will often happen, especially when this fetiche is used, or the fetishism. Power can be drawn from an object that is perceived to have some type of magical ability. We see now that cloth come into play again. Bougie Rouge trying to gain possession of it from Lisoko to use it against him is what... And it... No! He's unable to so far. Lisoko still with possession of that cloth. And he's looking to use it. Bougie Rouge circling back, and we'll see what will happen here. Another tie-up, a reversal into... Oh, just a stiff shot right across the back by Bougie Rouge that is left. Lisoko absolutely reeling in pain on the mat. Now Bougie Rouge working up the crowd. And we now cut to, it appears as if the referee is under a trance again. We see Lisoko using that cloth to kind of cure the referee, and now we see the two circling again. But Bougie Rouge using some type of spell again, freezing Lisoko in his path. Moving now, and you have to wonder, is this under the control of Bougie Rouge? Is going again for this cloth, this magical cloth that we've already seen cure the referee, and now the two are fighting over it, down on one knee, and it looks like Bougie Rouge has taken that cloth, and he's going for the cover. That's one, I think. Two with the cloth in between, or is that the three? And that's three, that's right, Bougie Rouge takes possession of that magical cloth, uses it to cover Lisoko Ya Nzungu, and the former Congolese style wrestler